Oh my god. Oh my god, I figured it out. Those fools, they've been overlooking this whole time. I've got to tell someone. I gotta get this out there. If only I had some way to communicate with the public. If only I had some sort of YouTube channel. Oh, wait. At the end of the Cold War zombie storyline, we are left with many questions. What happened to Sam when she went into the dark aether? Where is this mysterious Black Site-13 that the Rec Room crew have been sent to? How is Eddie the director, and what even are his goals? Today, however, I intend to ask a different question. A more important question. Who are the other secretive members of the elusive Project JANUS, a group shrouded in mystery, with seeming malintentions for the captured entity known as the Forsaken? As found on the map. Forsaken. Treyarch likes to hide their secrets through various ciphers and secret radios in many of the maps, but I believe I have the answer of who one of these secretive members is. And the answer, it is frightening. It has been staring at us all in the face this whole time. What? You think I'm talking about Doritos? The tortilla chip brand? Please, don't be ridiculous. My dear viewer, I'm talking about their parent company, PepsiCo, who under the carefully guided hand of one little-known individual has been playing both sides in this Omega versus Requiem conflict this whole time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Spice-Man, why would Treyarch make a real-life company a Mega Mind-level supervillain in a plot to rule the world? I mean, wouldn't they be sued for slander? Or libel? I don't know. I'm too lazy to look up which one's the correct definition. Okay, so I guess it's slander then, because I'm speaking it. I mean, I did write it down in my script, but... yeah. Well, you'd probably be right, if it wasn't for the fact that they have a history of portraying historical figures like this, i.e. Manuel Noriega in Black Ops 2. Well, okay, that is different slightly because, I mean, Noriega actually did some pretty horrific stuff. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. PepsiCo is a multi-billion-dollar company that has never done anything wrong, except for the fact that between the years of 1973 and 1986, when the at-the-time CEO Donald Kendall was being manipulated behind the scenes by a Russian sleeper agent, Mikhail Ivankov, otherwise known as Doug Asan. Middle initial R. This man has been scrubbed throughout history. I was only able to find information about him in old newspaper clippings that were buried in my local library under dust-covered tomes and old copies of The Fault in Our Stars. I mean, this is the only usable photo I could barely find, and even this has been heavily doctored. Because you can look up this image now, and this is what you get. Which, clearly, he's not there. But even the primitive technology of ye olden times, like 2,000 years ago in the 1900s, like 1970, I don't know, shit, fucking long ago. This is the best they could do, and this is the only image I have of Mikhail. Born in the year 1939, Mikhail was a top graduate of the higher school of the KGB. After all, in his youth, he learned traditional Russian values such as communism, the love of the color red, enjoying eating mud pies after a long, hard day. And, of course, due to his fluent and exceptional understanding of American snack culture, which actually led him top of the class in the espionage division for the KGB. After this, of course, he graduated with top score and immediately was instated as a sleeper agent to be sent to the U.S. and was assigned to Tulsa, Oklahoma. in 1958, baby, to infiltrate the relatively new Frito-Lay manufacturing plant. From there, he worked his way up the corporate food chain. Assistant, desk jockey, chip licker, he did all of the basic tier jobs, until finally he was assistant to, at the time, VP of Marketing, Arch West, who under MacLeod's guidance started to sell the Doritos chip regionally, as originally they were exclusive to the Casa de Fritos, a restaurant that is in Disneyland. And don't even get me started on Walt Disney. That rat bastard is a part of the New Timelines clan of subhuman crab people in the Illuminati, and oh my god, the amount of shit they got up to on the moon. But, alas, I'm getting distracted. MacLeod did eventually, though, make a breakthrough in his infiltration of the Frito-Lay Corporation, because during the year 1965, through the use of various blackmailing, bribery, and vaguely threatening accusations of certain PepsiCo executives soliciting sexual favors with platypuses, MacLeod was able to help orchestrate the merger of the Frito-Lay and PepsiCo, ultimately giving himself a higher position of power, even surpassing his former boss, Arch West. Ultimately culminating in his position as the assistant to the, at the time, CEO, Donald Kendall. He remained in this position until the year 1988, where after he accidentally sent an unencrypted message straight to the KGB headquarters, he was promptly arrested and sent to suffer and swelter away the rest of his life in the bayou-filled hellscape known as Louisiana State Penitentiary. After which, of course, PepsiCo has been trying to bury his involvement in the company ever since. But I can see through your lies, PepsiCo. I'm not one of the sheeple, okay? I watch InfoWars. I love Andrew Tate. I own 5 Bugattis. But how does this have anything to do with Cold War zombies, you may ask? Well, my dear viewer, like I said earlier, it's been staring at you in the face this whole time. That's right. PepsiCo has been shoveling their slop in front of you throughout the whole game since its release. Why in the Soviet Union-controlled training facility is the only American brand recognition Doritos, where in real life they had multiple real brands. Brands. Multiple real brands. Could it be the corporate sponsorship that Activision has with PepsiCo? Or perhaps something sinister? What do you think? Look how much of the video is left. Come on, wake up. The mischievous actions of this corporation don't just limit themselves to the Soviets, however. You can clearly see in the Requiem loadout section when you hover over your accessories. What is that? Holy shit. Those dirty bastards have been playing both sides. A Mountain Dew can. The only drink Requiem is officially allowed to drink. No wonder those bastards can run around like fucking crazy. And to cement this even further, listen to this audio log you can get by completing the Forsaken Easter egg.
The Forsaken's cage has been completed to your specifications. Once Zykov gives us the creature's location, we'll extract him directly into our captivity. Ever since you first told him about the Forsaken. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. I'm not stupid, I know it was you. I'll admit, at first I thought it was Strauss, maybe Weaver. But it's been you this whole time. You're the Requiem mole. I just want to figure out why. All I'm saying is, you want this thing, the Forsaken. You want it so badly that you don't care which side gets it for you, as long as you get it. If you're gonna pull this off, you need me.
The popular belief is that in this clip, Peck is communicating with the director of Requiem, or Eddie, as you may know him, if you're enlightened like me. But I actually believe the contrary. I believe that it would be too high a risk for the director of Requiem to send someone as lowly as Peck direct communication, leaving it to one of the other members of JANUS, someone less connected to the situation overall. Of course, taking all the clues that Treyarch has given us so far, with the multiple layering of PepsiCo products, I believe the only feasible person this could be is none other than our resident Soviet sleeper agent, Mikhail. In real life, his cunning and secretive moves to gain control over the PepsiCo is enough for me to believe that in this Cold War timeline, with his vast amounts of power and influence, he was able to link up with the JANUS project and help fuel both sides of the conflict to gain his ultimate goal. What is it, you may ask? The marketing and selling of the Perca-Colas under the PepsiCo brand. Imagine it. Coca-Cola destroyed under the weight of Pepsi selling Tombstone soda. Hold on. I said earlier that his only reason for being at PepsiCo was the fact that he's a sleeper cell for the Soviets. Why would he care if PepsiCo had the exclusive rights to Perca-Colas? Well, it's time for me to come clean, viewer. I've been a dirty little liar. A fibber, if you would. An untruther. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. I love being untrustworthy sources of information. I omitted one fact from Mikhail's story until right now. The message that was unencrypted that he sent back to the Soviets that got him thrown in Louisiana State. It was his resignation, filled to the brim with him gloating about the power that his position in PepsiCo has now given him. He had made millions of dollars at the time, which in like the 80s was like, I don't know, millions of dollars. And after all of his power had helped him push the company forward, he was going to gloat for the rest of his days, using his unencrypted line directly to the KGB. He had so much wealth and power that he thought he was untouchable. Until good old Uncle Sam bagged his ass up and sent him down to... oh God. He traded his loyalty for nothing more than a paycheck. The puppet master behind both sides of Requiem fighting each other endlessly. The one who warned Kravchenko about the Forsaken all the way back when Outbreak first released was not Eddie, in fact. But I believe it was the turncoat Russian sleeper agent Mikhail Ivankov. This guy in real life was one of the lowest scums of the earth. A Russian sleeper agent that even betrayed Russia. If this isn't the type of guy that would be orchestrating this type of horrible scheme, I don't know who would be. I just don't know. Remember to stay in the know for all Cold War Zombies content. Make sure to subscribe to COD Zombies HQ for daily upload. Oh shit, that's so... sorry. Subscribe to Spice Lemon. He uploads once every 5 years, so you got a while for the next one. You got time. Did you click the button yet? No? Still got time. Anyway, peace!